From a heavy unstructured shape to clean balanced graduation, this is exactly how I transform the haircut step by step. Firstly, I'm going to completely saturate the hair, making sure everything's evenly wet and easy to control. Then we're going to separate the back from the top. I'm creating a nice box section around the apex of the head, following that into the parietal ridge and clipping all the hair out of the way. From there, tilt your client's head slightly towards the side, and we're going to start on the sides of the head. The first thing we're going to do is work on the flat of the head on a 45-degree angle and start doing some graduation. The whole purpose of this is to start building weight throughout the shape of the haircut. Make sure you're taking small controlled sections because they're way easier to work with. Only cut up to the second knuckle of your fingers, keep plenty of tension of the hair, and make sure you don't over direct anything too much at all. We don't want to have any slip ups, and we want to make sure we're doing everything as good as we possibly can. We're going to continue taking these backwards 45-degree sections, working our way all the way around the head. I like to work roughly one comb width at a time, following the previous section as my guide. As you move further up the head, eventually you'll get to the point where there's no longer hair reaching your guide. Once that happens, stop cutting it. We don't want to start unnecessarily cutting into the top shape at all. Then you're simply going to repeat the exact same process on the opposite side. Graduation is definitely one of the most difficult parts of barbering to understand and control, so if you don't get it straight away, don't stress. This takes time, repetition, and honestly years to properly master. Once we've finished building that graduation, I'm going to clean up the bottom of the haircut and make sure we've established our external shape. At this point, I'm much more concerned about getting the outside silhouette looking clean and balanced before we start worrying about the internal shape. Now we're going to divide the hair completely down the middle of the head and start creating some nice heavy internal layers. Think of this section almost like exactly how you'd cut curtain bangs. I'm going to over direct everything at a roughly 90-degree angle to the head, then cut everything into the graduation line that we've already created. As we move towards the front of the head, I'm going to take all the elevation out and completely drag and cut all the hair towards the front of his face. This is going to help us create some really nice face framing and cut the external shape as best as possible. Then we're simply going to repeat the exact same process on the other side and remove any of the internal weight by lifting all the hair to the top of the head and just cutting a little bit of the top off. Once we've got our internal shape established, I'm going to be adding some sea salt spray, drying everything out. I'm not going to be completely finishing the style yet because we still need to do some work through the top. Add plenty of texture and make sure everything is sitting exactly how we want it to sit before we move on to the side. All these little details are what our clients remember, so make sure you're taking your time throughout this stage of the haircut. Now we're going to be moving on to the fade. I'm starting with the 1.5 guard open to remove some of that excess weight. From there, I'm going to come in with my trimmers and create our skin guideline on a slightly more creative angle. This is going to keep the front and the back around the ear a little bit more dark. Then I'm going to go in with my 0.5 and flick out that bottom line, then moving on to the 1 guard just to blend everything together. And that's honestly as simple as the fade needs to be. His hair is quite light, so everything blends in really easily. From there, I'm going to line everything up and make sure everything is super crisp. Then I'm going to go through with my thinning scissors, detailing the haircut, making sure there are no dark spots or unwanted areas of weight. Finally, I'm going to clean up the bottom of the haircut with my trimmers and get rid of every single neck hair. It sounds like a small detail, but leaving neck hairs can bring the haircut from looking like a 10 to a 4. So always make sure everything is completely clean as possible. Then all is left to do is style everything up. Finishing touches of the haircut is what makes the final result that much better. I hope you guys enjoyed this scissor cut tutorial. Hopefully you guys learned something from it. If you have any questions or want to know anything at all, please leave them in the comment section below, or if you guys want to see anything else, please let me know. Thank you so much, guys.